stress. Open your eyes. Now is the time for you to shine, yeah. Rise, and open your eyes. Now is the time for you to shine, yeah. Rise to the moment, rise to the occasion. Open your eyes, recognize it as greatness. Within your reach, you should seize it, you should take it. Can you see it, can you taste it? Destiny. Hard work and the plan, that's a recipe for success that'll launch you where them blessings be. The road to riches though, that's where them tests be. But I'm focused, then you're not stressing me. No, then you're not stressing me. So, I'm saying, rise, and open your eyes. Now is the time for you to shine, yeah. Rise, and open your eyes. Now is the time for you to shine, yeah. You got nothing to prove. What'll make you jelly? Play like you got nothing to lose. Don't be frontin' for fools, stay focused. You got something to do. Since the top slot, what's the use of number 2? Hold your own like Neo when they come for you. Choose the rule or get chopped like lumber 2. Come for the slumber, keep the dumb ones under the rule. I'm scared of thunder dies, they harbor hunger for food. You was birthed on this earth with a purpose and cause. It blow your mind to find it's more than simply serving the law. Every day that you wait, you involved in a war. Recall when you swore never get as worse before. You better take the shores or they'll take the shores. From the day forward, be great, change your fate for sure. Let the hate elevate the rate at which you score. Time is ticking much quicker, you can't wait no more. Rise, and open your eyes. Now is the time for you to shine, yeah. Rise, and open your eyes. Now is the time for you to shine, yeah.
Say, man, we live. What's up, world? Locker room. We right back at it, baby. Another blessed Wednesday, man. Hope you had a blessed week leading up to it and continued love and blessings. Hey, we always had them special editions, baby. We got a special guest. I got my man Worldwide in the building.
What it do, big dog?
Holding it down is our way.
What's up?
Mac Facts live and direct. And I got the one and only.
Salute, salute.
I like to say Austin, but you from H-Town, man. We claim you in this city,
you know what
my
I'm
bro.
saying?
I ain't gonna even lie to you.
City,
We got Mr. Saul Paul in the building, bro. Say, we're gonna hear some good stories. We're gonna get to this music. We're gonna talk real life, man, because he out here saving lives, mentoring through his music, through everything he's producing and putting his hands on. So we ready to get live and direct. B, how you feeling, bro? How your week been, homie?
It's been real, man. We just got back from the little something me and mama did, but that ain't none of y'all business. Y'all stay out of our stuff, you know what I'm saying? But the real thing is just, man, it's been a good week. We blessed to see this day. He woke us up, so it's the best day of our life.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Everything else below us and everything else is above us.
Yeah.
But we just got to see it and believe it.
Real talk.
That's our real thing about it all, man. For real, though. For real.
Real talk.
No lie.
It's funny how this kick out, man. We got Saul Paul here. You know, I got a bucket list of dudes I want to interview, people I want to interview, I want on the show. So I just so happened to go to my daughter's school for the Black History event.
Campbell Elementary,
Campbell
Performing Arts.
Yes,
Man.
they get busy though.
Right, yeah.
Shout out to Campbell Elementary, man. Y'all doing great things over there. But I'm in there and I'm like, man, they introduced Saul Paul. I said, I gotta holler at him, man. I was gonna burn out. You know what I'm saying? Because she had already performed and my auntie talking to him. So we end up chopping it up, exchange info. Now I got one of the heavyweights, man, sitting right next to me, man. I got a heavy hitter. What's up, world?
Hey, what's up, world?
Thanks for having us, brother.
Man. Appreciate the invite.
Appreciate it.
Talk to the world. Tell them what's up.
What's up, world? It's your boy Saul Paul coming at you live. You know what I'm saying? ATX, H-Town's own. I live here, I give here. So, man, I mean, is that so, man? I'm gonna let y'all lead it. You know what I'm saying?
Say, man, so let's get right to it, bro. The music. The music is, you know, I'm a hip hop dude, bro. Shout out to Babu, bless the game with the shirt.
You already know. Right now.
You already know he blessed me with the game. So, what led to you getting into the music, bro? What started that love with music, bro? Where did that come from?
You know, I grew up listening to it, but I didn't realize that I was a creator until I went to the penitentiary and then I got out. And if I just jump into it, I had a little kinfolk, and they used to, like, I went to the penitentiary, got out.
Everybody don't even go to that. We ain't gonna tell them. Just tell them about the music. I
got out. My little kinfolk was freestyling. Everybody was freestyling. They wasn't doing that when I left. When I came back, they was freestyling. I'm like, well, I guess I got to freestyle. I started freestyling, man, and then one day it just clicked. I realized, I think I'm born to do it. You know, it just felt different. It wasn't, you know, it was a passion. I wanted to do it. I mean, you mentioned Babu. The homie used to always flow back in the day. Like, I didn't even flow back then. I used to be like, man, you blowing my high, stop. All they did was freestyle.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like when I finally started flowing, I realized, like, okay, wait a minute. Like, I think this is part of my purpose. And then we went from freestyling to songwriting, from songwriting to producing to putting out the albums. And then just realizing, like, no, this is my purpose. There's no more question about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was part of my path to being the change.
Being the change. So let's go back then, because I want them to know you and see you. Let's talk about where you were born, how you came up. We got a lot of young kids listening, because what I want y'all to understand, man, this man did it and is doing it, and there's no excuses out here. So let's talk to him. Let's talk about that, man. You know, talk about you.
We rewinding back.
Let's run it back.
H-Town, born and raised. I like to clarify. Austin claimed me. I claim Austin. You know, I was born in Houston, but I was musically birthed in Austin.
Right.
But so back to H-Town, I was born right. Like mama died when I was 3. Daddy ran off, left, never met him. He was gone before my mom even died. Was in foster care.
Right.
Had an awesome. I didn't know who that was. You said your auntie. Right, I had a grandmother, but she was like your auntie. See, the reason why I was talking to your auntie, right? You said your auntie was talking to me. See, your auntie was like, hold on, I was walking by. She was like, hey, come here. I like you. I like what you're doing. I like what you putting out. This my I don't know if that was her grandson.
That's her grandson.
Okay, she was like, "This is my grandson.
Yeah.
I need you to talk to him." Like she was advocating. She looking out, right? I love it. I was raised by a woman like that, right? And I didn't even know it then. Maybe like man, maybe he even don't. I know my grandmother like, right? I'm in foster care. She swooped in like Wonder Woman,
man,
and she adopted me. She's 68 years old. I'm 3. She raised me as her own. She looking out for me.
Man.
But you know, fast forward when I'm 13, she's 78. I'm hard headed and fast. I'm taking advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? Like
okay. You out here living.
I'm raising myself. I got a house. She showing me nothing but love, so I'm taking advantage of that. But I grew up in the trap. You know what I'm saying? They call it the hood then. So I'm in the hood. I'm looking up to my kinfolk. You know, we all the same age. You know what I'm saying? Same era. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm growing up.
Slow down though. We gotta slow down because I got questions with that, bro. Because that's some heavy boy. Man, all right.
Because I was about to get to the Nino Brown, right?
Yeah, we're gonna get. We're gonna.
That's what I grew up with.
No doubt, bro. Let's be real though. So, coming up without your mother and coming through the foster care system, how was middle school, high school? How was that part of your life? What was your mind at then? 13.
I'm trying to get it right. Like, you want what you see. That's a big deal, right? Like, I do a lot of mentorship. It's a lot about exposure, man. I wasn't exposed to nothing, and you don't know.
We just talked about that. B, go ahead.
Right? Yeah, you don't know what you don't know what you don't know. So all I see is the people that got it. They sell big dope. Okay. They hit licks. They hustle, quote unquote. That's who got anything nice. Everybody else on food stamps like me. Everybody else waiting for that check. You know what I'm saying? They're struggling. They growing up in a wood house sitting on bricks.
Yes.
No carpet, no AC.
Right.
I mean, I grew up poor. I said in one of my songs, I grew up poor and I didn't even know it.
Right.
Because when we lack dough, she ain't even show it. Plus, if everybody else,
they go with it because they'll just go around me.
I love that.
It's unexpected but vile. You know what I mean?
Because if everybody else poor, like then you don't really realize you poor.
Right.
Because that's regular. You know what I'm saying? The only time something stand out is if it's different.
If it's different.
If everything the same, so I thought I really had it going on, right? Because my grandmother, shout out to my grandmother, shout out to all the matriarchs.
Shout out to Barbara Husband who introduced us and linked her. That's my auntie. She took care of me. My mom almost died when I was a youngster. My auntie, boom, took me in.
Right, just like that. Like no second thought. Just
I already got like 8 kids though, but she still dropped me straight in the house with them.
Like it's nothing.
Like it's nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm forever indebted to that.
Forever, right? That's why I ain't gonna never go up and not talk about Pearlie, right? Like, I'm her legacy. She passed away with.
Exactly.
I'm her legacy.
Right.
So you in that mindset at that age, my brother. Go ahead, continue.
No, that's it.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm in that mindset. Really, I just know that I want stuff, and I don't know how to get stuff, so I just see what's around me.
Right.
I was gonna mention Nino Brown, right? Like you grow up, like, because this is how I connect to like what I do now and why I use media, right? Like, man, people influence my life that I've still never met. Right. So mentorship is not only like when you go life on life.
Ooh, hold on, man. We got this flag, bro. I don't know where the flag is. It's a replay flag. I'm gonna walk off set and grab that.
We got flag. I like it.
It's a reset. You gotta say it again.
Okay.
Yeah, you dropping jewels quick, man.
That's jewels already early in the game.
Hey,
you already give them to them in the first quarter.
So say people have what influence? Go ahead.
Yeah, people have influenced my life that I've still never met.
Ooh.
So, because people always feel like, like you got to be there. Yeah. I mean, there's value to that, right? Like, you put in that work, do life on life. There's value to that. But just don't discredit, like, the example you set from afar.
Right.
Don't discredit from, like the things that you put out there and how they touch people. Because, like, I'm looking, and I won't mention names, but, if we thought about that, like I said, I came up in that era. Like, people that I'm listening to their music, I imitated and emulated their lifestyle.
Right.
Side note, it was crazy to find out later in life, like, wow, they were just good with words. They weren't even
living that studio.
I'm in the penitentiary though. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I was.
You talking about I lived it.
Right? Because you talked about it. I thought we was the same until we realized, like, oh man, you was just.
See, this is what the youngsters need to be hearing right here.
Yeah.
You made me think that you live like that. But I went to jail on it. That's how much of music can influence us. And you know this. I went to jail on what you said.
Come on.
But you never been. Man.
It never been about that. Like, never been about that. Like, you just good with words.
That's deep.
good with marketing, good with imaging. So that really, but I didn't know that then. At this point, I'm like, okay, it gave me a script. I was like, this to play, right? Like, so that's what I'm thinking in middle school. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm soaking this up. I get to high school, and then I started to. There's one little story, right? Like, I grew up, we all got gifts. We don't always appreciate our gifts. Adults, even still to this point, you know, so especially young people. Right. I was smart. I wasn't happy about that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't mad, but I wasn't happy. I hid that. Yeah. I had to tell this story. Like, I grew up poor, wood house sitting on bricks, right? Like, my grandmother was crazy, grew up with a black and white TV. Yeah. But my bedroom was like plush, because you know, that was my room, right? So I had the VCR, I had the color TV, I had the Super Nintendo. Yeah. So all my partners, even though I grew up poor, my grandmother always made sure I had the J's that I wanted. Man. I always had the best video games first. So my partners would come to my house, play video games, right? They run up in the room. Yeah. And then when they would come to my house, though, they would see my report card. Because when I would make straight A's, my grandmother was proud of me. So she put the report card on the wall.
Man. Right? So you can see it.
So, right? Ooh. So now my friends come over, though, and now they see it. So then they like, bro, the secret out, right? They like, this fool's stupid. He made all A's. Man. Which don't make no sense, right? Like this fool's stupid. He made all A's. Right. But anyway, we all get clown for a reason, though. Yeah, that's the mindset, right? That's the culture. We can talk about culture, like culture's a powerful thing. Yes, people trying to solve problems. I'm like, man, unless y'all deal with culture,
you ain't gonna ever solve it.
It's like, so, it's like, man, I got the best seeds in the world, but your soil trash. You can't expect a harvest on that.
Come on, man. Quit playing with us, bro. Quit playing with us, bro. That drive. Say, man, the locker room, man.
Man, y'all ain't ready for us no more, man.
Say, plant them seeds. Talk about them seeds.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Man, he say they trash.
Talk about the seeds, though. We talked about it.
But you got to understand this. So check it out. So Jesus, who believe in him, we do. Hey, sorry about
Saul Paul.
Hey, sorry about you. He planted seeds everywhere he went.
Everywhere,
right?
Everywhere.
So he even tested certain areas. He would plant. He threw it even on concrete, just to see. But it was something about that black soil he planted on, and he saw the growth in it. So what do we do? So what do we do? What do we do? When the seed is sown in the right soil, you keep on going. You build, and your resources, your seeds, and everything is on there. And I feel that's what we need to. Certain people say it's too late because a lot of people have sucked up a lot of soil already. But I don't never say nothing is too late because I feel in my heart that the last is first and the first is last. So you still can eat.
If you breathing, you got a reason.
Yeah, it is.
You breathing, you got action.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all gonna get along, man. y'all language perfect, bro. Y'all mindset, bro. Y'all gonna get along.
That's Jesus' mindset, though. It's funny, like when you was talking about Jesus, he's sowing seed. Too many people out here scared. You know what I'm saying? Scared, like
they'll keep the seed in the pocket.
Like scared money don't make money.
But they'll keep it in the pocket.
You're right. They
they keep it in the pocket.
I don't know if I should sow over here, sow over there, man. It's like that's why you saw me at Kimball Elementary.
Right.
Earlier that week, that was last week, right? So that was on Friday, Kimball Elementary. On Monday, I was in Silicon Valley. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like the tech headquarters of the world. Right. Like, it really don't matter.
But that's trench talk. That's trench work. That's when you really out here doing it. You in the trenches, bro. You ain't just apping or talking about it or promoting no bullshit that discredited your life at an early age that sent you on the wrong path. Let's talk about that, bro. Because I like to get to the real. At what age did you get locked up?
Okay, cool. So perfect. So then. This culture piece is key, right? So my homie see my report card. They made fun of me. This fool stupid. He made all A's. At the same time, it's 16, 17, right? So I get clowned for making good grades, but at 17 I get arrested by the FBI. This is the first charge. I didn't know with a bunch. I get to that, but my first charge, right? Because I stumbled across something. I stumbled across the fact that culture is powerful. So I'm hustling, blase. I'm a junior in high school. FBI runner up, handcuff me, take me to jail. Right? Everybody see me. Right? Boom. I go to jail. I come back to school, get out on bail, come back to school 3 days later.
Keep going. You good. You lost.
When I come back to school, all of a sudden, now I notice nobody made fun of me. Everybody showed me love.
Wow.
He game though, right? Like you gotta old heads, right? Like anybody over 21, you know what I'm saying? 24, that's an old head. They be trying to hold on, like bro, we all the same at that point, right? Old heads, people act like they can't relate to a youngster. That's just because you lost, like, you being fraud. You lost connection with yourself, like you was young. So put yourself in perspective. You know what I'm saying? Have empathy. So when you put yourself in a youngster's shoes, when you put yourself in a youngster's shoes, you realize like you figuring it out. So me, I'm like, cool. They came to my house. They saw my report card. They made fun of me. They taught me something. Like, okay, you know what? Don't put it out there that you smart. Okay. When I get arrested, all of a sudden I just discovered. I stumbled across like, wow, everybody treating me different now. Yeah. Oh, they showing me love, and I'm like the other 7 billion people on the planet. I just want love. People trying to figure out, like, well, I don't know why she do that. I don't know why he do that. Well, that's what they get love.
Why you drop numbers though?
But he did.
Go ahead.
7 billion, right? Because people always want to miss it. They're like, oh, that's them. That's him. Yeah. 7 billion, bro. We all want love, and so they can't figure out like why a youngster who don't even need money sell dope though. Well, he get love for it. I was like, he cool. Like, I figured it out. I'm cool if I do this. Why she hoeing?
Right.
You like, whoa, she doing like she perceive it as love. Right. Like, I don't know, they treat me different now. So if you show people love for doing something, if you encourage them when they did something positive, then they might do that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, but you don't do that. So then they just end up going where they find the love. So anyway, when I get arrested, right, I'm like, whoa, I got arrested. So now I'm like, okay, I can be good at this. Because I'm bad anyway, but I'm like, whoa, I figure I could become the best at being the worst. Yep. And then I can get the most love. And that's what I did. So I went beast mode. At the same time, my grandmother, she was sick. The same time I got arrested. She never even knew I got arrested because she was already in and out the hospital. If she would have found out, she would have died of a broken heart anyway. Game changer. Right? Because my family, they didn't even tell her because like, you get it. You know what I'm saying? They're like, not my baby. So they ain't never even tell her, but she passed away. Never knew I got arrested. So in my mind, it's like, you know, like Tupac album, like Me Against the World. Mama gone, daddy gone. The one person in the world that loved me. That's it. Now she gone. I realized that, I had a big family. My grandmother had 16 kids. So I had a bunch of aunties and uncles. I had a whole bunch of cousins. But as soon as she died, like the love was lost. Cause I'm like, oh, y'all treat me different. I mean, I already, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
That's why love was a powerful thing. I didn't even know it. It didn't really matter how y'all treated me because I had her, but now she gone, and I realized like, wow, I'm I'm a black sheep. Like y'all treat me like a third-hand stepchild. You know what I'm saying? So anyway.
I know how they feel. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, then I done told myself like this is the only way I'm gonna make it. Man, I like to clarify that, man, because we keep telling ourselves these stories like, man, I had to do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you don't have to do anything. And if you do, then I guess you're getting pimped. Like I had to do it. Like this, you don't understand. I understand it all. Well, then life pimped you. We'll call it that then. Like life will pimp you.
Allow that. Yeah. You did. What it was.
But factual. You know what I'm saying? Like words matter. So it's like if you had to do it, then you got punked. Right. But in my mind, I'm like, okay, I need to do this. So anyway, I stayed with relatives for a year. You know, they did me. They showed love, and at the same time, they did me dirty. Nonetheless, I was like Cinderella, right? But more like Cinderfella. So I did my time there for a year. Right. Graduated high school, got a scholarship, and came to Austin. Went to UT.
And graduated high school after getting locked up.
Yeah. So I'm on probation because I got the Fed charge. Fed charge got dropped to a state charge. So now I'm on deferred adjudication.
Right.
Yeah. Sad thing about our young people, you know what I'm saying? We call that like slapping on the wrist. We feel like we came up, we hit a lick. Really, it's just on the leash. You know what I'm saying?
They can pull it up anytime they want to.
Because you paying all these dudes, right? Like they getting paid off for you, and they still betting against you. It's like, well, I'll give you time. You'll blow it.
You'll fuck up. Excuse my language.
That's kind of what it is, right?
That's just how they
So it's a trap, right? So, and then people want us. So the way you avoid the trap, you don't get caught in it. You know what I'm saying? The trap is shady.
Yes.
Everybody like mad, like it's wrong. Like you got to stay out the trap. So anyway, I was in the trap. I didn't know all this.
Hold on. Boy, this boy eat, man. He eat, man, because we got.
Y'all ain't even ready for this.
Hey, I love doing this show because I get to learn. I'm blessed at the same time. We're gonna take a quick break. Come back for this second quarter on this locker room, man, with this Saul Paul, man, Saul Paul. Valuable. Right back in a minute. Stay tuned for the Mac Facts, too, man.
He hitting you with that Saul Paul. That's what
Check this out. Check this out.
Are you looking for great food at a great price? Brisket inside an egg roll sound tempting? Well, look no further and let that temptation lead you to Sky's Kitchen. That's right, Sky's Kitchen, where you can choose from a variety of great food, including sausage and brisket, to boudin and gumbo, and much, much more. Try the famous, talked about brisket egg rolls. Right now, the streets are buzzing and the food is piping hot and good. Guaranteed to bring you back for more, baby. That's Sky's Kitchen, where the food is always fresh and ready for pickup or your delivery. Sky's Kitchen. Ask about the secret sauce.
Say, man, we right back. Shout out to Chris and Sky's Kitchen, man. We need more of these commercials. Mr. Do Right is saying we need more commercials to run on the show, man.
Yes,
let's
sir.
advertise our own and build our own,
Mac Facts
man.
gonna help you.
Ooh, the Mac Facts is vicious.
Cause I'm gonna hit
Shout out Sky's Kitchen. Hey, Sky's Kitchen. That sausage last week, ooh, you acted a fool.
Wish I had that, man.
Nah, you don't want it right now. You been here asleep somewhere, man.
Hey.
They put me to sleep, dog. Say, B-Mac, you brought something through on some rice last week.
And I was at Jamaican on
Ooh.
them oxtails.
Ooh,
On them oxtails. You know, them
Sure.
Jamaicans don't eat that cow and all that. They eat goat and ox.
Hey, boy.
And they was falling off the bone.
They was tremendous,
And them
bro.
rice and peas was just,
What's my man name?
Warren Dyer, Jamaican cuisine, man. He will be.
Black History Month. Let me
Yes.
do this right now.
Yes.
I applaud all black business owners, man. This is your month, but let y'all know this. This y'all year. This y'all time. We celebrating all the time, man.
Yes. Yes.
Black owned and proud of it, man. We shout y'all out. Take pictures when you get into a black owned establishment. Shoot it out there. Promote it.
Yes.
Let's promote ourselves, man, and build this unity that what we've been talking about.
Please.
No more. Let's
Please.
let's get back to this, man. Cause you live in the mud. Every time I see
bro,
you,
we had to cut him off. He was going so hard.
man. I mean, having to do him like that. That's why I say
Yeah.
y'all gonna get along,
Yeah,
bro.
I can't-
Cause you
can't help it,
excellent.
man.
So let's get back to the story, man. Cause everybody want to hear that story. They tuned in for the story, man. Let's get back to the.
Yeah.
So I'm on
You go.
probation, deferred adjudication.
There you go.
They got me on the leash.
There we go.
I leave Houston, come to Austin. Didn't have the right mindset. That's on me. Right? That's a big deal. People got to really miss that, man. People try to give all these excuses. You know, it's my dollar. I can't tell a story without like the ownership. So I get to Austin. I'm like, okay, whoa, this slow boogie right here.
Yep.
Like, at that time,
It was slow boogie.
right? It was like, no,
What
this-
year was it?
94.
Yeah.
So 94, we had about 300,000.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
People
It's
in-
crazy how the yeah.
Now we got 2 million.
Yeah.
It's multiple right there, man.
Go ahead,
Come on,
though,
man.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, so, no, that's it.
Now
right
we
there.
like numbers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Like 7 eggs, right? Yeah. So I get to Austin, and the key part is like, man, it's funny, right? Let's talk numbers. At this point, UT, the largest university in the country,
Right.
50,000 students. Only 3% of those are African American, so that's 1,500.
Man.
And if you take away the athletes,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I was like,
0.1.
so now you got like this little bitty portion of African American students, but how many from the hood?
Right.
Because I didn't even know what the suburbs was till I came to Austin. I'm talking to people like, I'm from Grand Prairie, I'm from Sugar Land, I'm from like all these places outside of like major cities. I'm like, okay.
yeah.
Side note, people used to hate on them for that. But I always had vision. I remember because what really happened was I ended up finding the other 5 people that was like me.
Okay.
Out of 50,000, like,
Man.
are you from the hood too?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
from the hood too?
Yeah.
And then so what I did was like we didn't realize that we created our own little hood. So
Within that.
we stand in Jester.
And just the hall.
Just the house, east and west. You know
Come
what I'm
on,
saying?
right.
So we
Man.
adjusted, but now we didn't recreate what was comfortable. Because we from the hood,
That's
right?
right.
So now I find other people from the hood, and now we feel comfortable.
Right.
Even though we got all this opportunity,
To branch
we didn't
out.
just basically create our own little ghetto.
They do it.
That part is key.
Yes.
Because people don't miss that. It's like, man, you be having opportunity, but if you just only seek what's comfortable, then you might not ever get somewhere. You gonna have to
Talk
get
about comfort
uncomfortable.
zone. Talk about it. That's what he do. Comfort zone. Talk about that.
Well, that's half of our problem.
Oh,
I'm serious.
Yeah. Come on.
If you looking at black as a whole, right?
Yeah.
Half of it is comfort. Because when you're in comfort, you comfortable, and you like, oh, I ain't gotta do it. Let me show you a good one.
Come on.
Just wait till my income tax come in.
Based on my Facebook timeline, that was today. A lot of people came up today. Yeah.
See, when you worried about income tax yet,
I love it.
you 10 years behind.
Come on, man. That's one. Come on. I need that.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go eat.
So comfortable, right? I didn't realize it then, but I found the other 5 people on campus. We didn't created our own little hood.
Yeah.
So now we smoking, we drinking.
Doing your thing.
Yeah, like getting it right, going to soul night. This, that, and the third.
McGregor.
Right, like since I got it know, right? Like okay, cool. So we doing all this.
Yeah.
And ain't doing what we supposed to do, like me at least. Like
Yeah.
also side note, like I made it all the way to college and never studied.
Wow.
Just like I know people that my kinfolk, he got a
We
D1
do the
scholarship.
same thing.
All right,
We
he
do
was
the same
beast
way.
mode,
Yeah.
and they was chiefing in high school playing football, going to
Yeah.
state, like practice, like Allen Iverson, right? Practice. Yeah, so I felt I'm like study now, like, but it don't even make sense. It ain't even capping. It's just like
That's just what it
my
is.
reality is like if I made it this far and I never did that, why would I need to do
Why
that?
would I do it
But I needed to, you know. And I ain't know it. When you finally meet that opponent, it's like, oh, I got something for you. That's what that first semester was. Yeah. And then it was like, oh, hold up. I'm like, oh, no, I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
So, tell the youngsters that's gonna be their hardest semester.
How many people we seen? You know what I'm saying? Like that first day, we ain't even see come back January. Right. Like, man, what happened to Rico? Like, he went back to Dallas.
Let's be real. Even these youngsters with scholarships and all this.
Let me send that out.
Eat on that, Ray.
It's funny you say that because that's the hardest semester.
Woo.
And a lot of kids don't understand how they jeopardize the next person after them by blowing those opportunities. The biggest knock on our Austin kids with the college coaches right now is those Austin kids won't stay in school. They're going to come back home. So they scared to recruit the next Austin kid because they think he going to give up and quit on them too. So that first semester is tremendous, bro. We're going to talk about how can we help our kids through those semesters, though. But go ahead. Go back. I love hearing you talk, bro. That's a big knock on
that first
us,
semester, it's deeper than the freshman 15.
Man. For real.
I don't know about that freshman 15. That's because you get to eat good. Like, so I just get to go back to the line and
every
give
time.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm eating good.
Yes.
So anyway, man, I got to UT, acted the food, didn't study. Made a bunch of CDs and that's my first semester. Second semester, I'm like, nah, I'm gonna be all right. You think you're gonna like Samson?
Pull it out.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Samson was like, oh, they standing on me. Hold up, I turn it on. I just turn it on, and then you realize second semester, okay, nah, that ain't work either. Hold up.
I'm already locked in and kicking it. And I needed that from first semester. I needed what I missed.
So now I'm scholastic.
So we talking about the GPA.
Scholastic probation, right? After the second semester, they like, yeah. So if you don't get these grades this next time, then you got to go ahead and sit out. But you know, again, like Samson, that's how Samson got his eyes poked out, right? He got his hair cut, and his eyes poked out. Too. Like, now I'm gonna be good. So I'm chilling. I go through the summer, come back that third semester, same results. End up flunking out, lose my academic scholarship now. Now the difference is for a student like me. I went to so many people's nice houses when I was in college, you know what I'm saying? Because I go to the partner crib, they're like, hey, spring break, we're going to go to my crib, you know what I'm saying? Capitol Beach, we're gonna go to my people's crib, we're gonna go here for the weekend. Okay, cool. Christmas break, right, we're going to go to my crib. But me, when I flunk out, like, I ain't got no crib to go to, right? Like, I'm not even appreciating my situation because I'm like,
this is home right now.
So now I can't stay in Justin no more. I ain't a student. Now I ain't got no scholarship money and Pell Grant money to spend no more.
Right.
So now I'm like, okay, man, I'm home.
Boy, that messed it off. I'm telling you, he messed it off.
Like, so I'm sitting here and so now I'm like, well, okay, cool, but I'm still a hustler.
Yeah.
I ain't just sorry. So now I got to turn on. I might not be able to turn on the academics like that, but I can turn on the hustle. So I turned on the hustle come January, right? Come April, I was convicted of 3 more felonies.
Whoa!
I was already on probation, right?
At least. Okay.
Right? So they're like, oh, there you go, boom. No. So now, I'm like, I remember it was Capitol Beach weekend. I was actually hitting the lick to go to Capitol Beach. Like, you know, when you went, that's why I be watching these athletes, man. And everybody sideline. Everybody get to talk. Oh, I can't believe they did. Like, well, you ain't never had it like that. So I get it. You just talking.
You just
For them, like, it's different when it's like, okay, cool. Because I had it. And I didn't play sports, right? But I'm realizing the situation's the same. I'm like, yeah, I got to. I'm gonna turn it on. But now I didn't lost my opportunity, and now I'm resorting to a life of crime. I'm hustling because, and then also, man, it's good. It's good to fail early, to fail fast and learn from it. Yes. That's why people like.
Man, you got so many messages though, bro. Because you talking about fail early. Yeah. I'm thinking about valuing your life where it is right now. Understanding that God has placed you in a position to be successful and value that. It might seem uncomfortable and different at the time.
And that's when you grow.
But value that season in your life and that place in your life right now, bro. Go ahead, man.
I wish I would have did that. I didn't mean. I said I'm just like, I'm petty, right? Like, cause I still be telling the wife just the other day, man, I was coming down clean. Wife was like, I didn't know you had it like that. I'm like, baby, you ain't listen to these stories I told you. I been going hard. Like, I told you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I told you I was a freshman. The AKAs gave me best dress. I wasn't even affiliated. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Yeah. It's really a hood thing too. You make the most of what you got, right? Like,
just up.
So, but anyway, the reason why I tell that story, the reason why I tell that story is because now I done created this persona, right? I got this image, and people like, man, they just, you know, what you got on now? What you doing now? How you? And so you start to like that, right? Yeah. So now I'm like, but I'm out here living foolish, right? Because I get my scholarship check, and then I go shopping. Before Highland was ACC. It was just Highland Mall.
That's all it was.
And that's where you go shopping, right? You catch the number 7. Yep. You go to 7 Duval. You go to the mall
and get them,
right? And then you come back on campus. They like that. It's like, and then I realized, like, you know, when I got that bill from the dormitory, like in October, when they used to be like, where your rent at? Like, oh, that's what that check was for.
It was to pay this,
and then you go to try to get that chemistry book, that psychology book, and then you realize, like, that's a grip. That costs more than James. You know what I'm saying? I can't afford that. But half price books don't get it. That's financial literacy, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you read my mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, but we don't have that. I'm like, man, I got the cameras, and they gave me a check. I'm like, I'm rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool. But anyway, so I didn't create this whole image, this persona. I didn't call it an image. It was my reality, right?
Free game.
Hey, free game. It's my reality, and now I'm like, man, what I'm gonna do if I show up, and that's just what people don't get, right? Like, I'm like, what I'm gonna do if I show up and I ain't the freshest? How I'm finna go to the, you know what I'm saying, how I'm finna go here, how I'm finna go there. Like, I can't do that. I'd be embarrassed. Wow. So now I'm like, and it's funny, I gotta say that because when people like, this is why I went to the penitentiary. Because now I'm like, I gotta hit these licks.
Right. Because I got.
That's a crazy logic, though. You know what I'm saying?
In that position.
But I love it. People like to listen to my story, though, right? And they watch it. Some people judge it. Some people like, man, that's unique for him. Yeah, they doing the same right now. 35 with a Lexus. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm gonna do if I ain't got a 2020? What I'm gonna do if I ain't got this house? What I'm gonna do if I ain't got these shoes? Like, bro, you like again, you slave to the game. See me, I failed early because let me so
and you fell forward.
I fell forward. You know what I'm saying? And I learned from it. That's why I don't like. That's why I don't like. I don't want to talk about it because I'm like, don't nobody talk about this piece. But okay, fast forward. I'm trying to keep up the image, so I'm hustling. Now I get popped. I got 4 felonies. They give me 10 years, send me to the penitentiary.
How many years? Hold on.
10.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 years. So I got 4 felonies. They give me 10 years. They send me to TDC. Don't nobody call me Saul Paul. They calling me my number, my prison number, whatever. Right. So I'm in prison. I ain't staying in Justin. Now I'm just standing in like it's prison cell.
Yes.
But I was big man on campus. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it was, right? Yeah. Like they knew me. Like I walk in, they know when I'm there, right? But I'm in the penitentiary. Ain't nobody write me no letters though. I'm in the penitentiary. Ain't nobody come visit. Yeah. And the high yellow that I had, you know what I'm saying? It was like I literally remember the day she stayed down through the county. But when I got that time, the whole time I'm holding out, like, I'm gonna get out, I'm gonna get out. Like, okay, cool. They gave me that time, and I would have made that collect call.
Yeah, and she got
that
dog
was the last
skin.
time I saw her.
She went dog skin on her.
Hey,
yeah.
That's the last time I heard from her until I got out. Like, wow. Man. But I love it. That was one of them things again. It was another lesson that I learned early because I just got nominated for a Grammy. Bang. I changed. Bang. Man, I love it.
Say that again.
Yeah. I changed before I came in here because I just went to this networking event because I won 2017 Austin Night of the Year.
Man,
that's a big deal.
That's a big deal.
Like Kendra Scott,
congratulations.
Mayor Will Win,
congratulations.
Michael Dale. These are the people that win Austin Night of the Year.
Yes.
Right, but I'm getting ahead of myself right
now.
But I want to connect this dot though.
You working.
I want to connect this dot though. So look, I still ended up on top.
I love that.
I'm still popping, right?
Yeah.
But now I approach that love. Different, like I done been here before. People still geek, like I got an award. I did this, and now I'm like, I've been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't come visit. They ain't right. I was forgotten. I was like the world revolved around me. You know what I'm saying? You gone like that.
Yes, sir.
That dude like they do Tom Brady. Man. We can't talk about it now, but man, how homeboy played in 10 Super Bowls. 1-6, and the narrative been for the last 2 years. Like before, like the last, like when he gonna retire. How about you kiss the ring or something? Like y'all gonna, but it show you how the world works. Like dang, bro.
But you know what?
I did history. Nobody did this in the history of the planet.
But you know what's crazy?
And how y'all were? He too old.
This was crazy though.
Can you do it again?
When you make it to the top, bro, right?
Yeah.
You know what? People like, man, Tom Brady. They hate when you stay there.
Yeah.
That's the real. See, because they start going like this. Man, this all I heard. This is all I heard before the Super Bowl. I'm just glad Tom Brady ain't in there. Wow.
Yeah, just wow. Like wow.
Because
right?
Listen.
You've been brainwashed.
I keep telling me and my wife had the same conversation.
Yeah.
Baby, they don't mind us going to the top.
Hey.
They hating us staying there.
Say, but look, and this is the thing with the media and why we got our own platform.
Hey.
And I loved it. If I didn't know people and understood their relationship, and I'm laughing at people the whole time, but to see Michael Jordan cry like that over Kobe,
man,
the whole world, if you wasn't hip and in tune, would have thought they hated each other.
But that's how they had him thinking. What did he say, Ray? What did he say? He said, they compared us. He said that, but he killed it all. He was like, this dude calling me 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning.
We talking.
So hold on. But the world had us thinking.
No, but some people already knew that.
True.
Real people already knew that. That's why people that know the game and been in the, I've been there before.
Yeah.
I fell early.
Come on.
Makes sense.
Hey.
Come on, go ahead. I get out the way.
And you falling forward.
The whole time, because this, man. So I'm in the pit.
Hold on.
But he ready to eat though. He ready to eat. It's like a whole plate of food.
We ain't even got started because we got this thing called halftime, man, with the Mac Facts, and that's what they waiting on. Man. How you feeling, man? Is you ready?
You good? I'm good.
You ready for these Mac Facts?
Man, I'm finna give y'all some love, man. I'm finna just come with it. I got some questions that I want y'all to come back on in the third quarter. I'm gonna throw out some stuff, and then I want y'all, you guys, audience, to just come back maybe with some answers, if that's okay.
Man, shout out Locker Room Nation, man. Y'all showing love. We love y'all. Thanks for tuning in.
Bell ring.
Mac Facts right now, baby.
Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned.
Yeah, we live.
Quick and easy.
How y'all doing out there? This Max Facts. Pay attention. We're gonna talk about some good topics. We're gonna keep it simple, but we're gonna keep it real. Stay tuned. It's coming. I'm coming right at you with these facts. I hope you're ready, baby.
Mac Facts, what's going on, people? I know y'all miss me. I miss y'all. Listen, this week, we'll talk a little bit about a fact, but let me just give y'all some black-owned restaurants. How about that, huh?
I love it.
Y'all like that right there?
I hate that hat.
Oh, okay. No. Okay. Check it out. We gonna come at you. Number 1, 11 degrees daiquiris. Number 2, Bahati's Chicken and Lounge. Number 3, Country Boys Fixin', which he changed it. Fred, I'm sorry. This is just what they had. And I'm pretty sure, no disrespect to your moms, you know what I mean? I mean, she sounded like a sweet lady. She was a sweet lady. And then we got 4, Rollins. Okay, that's barbecue. And then we have Island Forks. Okay, and then the 6th one is Fowler's Smoked Soul Food. 7, Gossip Shack. 8, Hoover's Kitchen. 9, Cracker Dawn Donuts. They got good breakfast, I ain't gonna lie. 10, Sam's Barbecue. 11, Taste of Ethiopia. It's really good. No forks or spoons. You gotta eat with your hands. 12, Tony Jamaican Food. Yeah. 13, Rolling Rooster. 14, Y'all's Cafe. And 15, Crab King Seafood. Now, I just got a little bit I want to say about all of that. And play close attention. I'm not going to step on toes tonight.
Yeah, he is.
I changed my mind. That's that quick. Listen. Listen, people. Listen. If y'all could give me some answers, I'm just going to ask the questions. Let's interact with each other. Why is Houston and Dallas, why do they have lines in their restaurants? We're the same people. Why are they supporting their people more than I feel that we doing down here? We got people drive 2 hours to go eat. What's the difference? What's the difference? I really want to know the difference. Can y'all tell me? Can y'all give me some answers? Like, why are they? What is the difference? That's just one of the questions. What is the difference? Are we behind? Yes, I know Austin is a little bit behind, but I just want to know why. Why don't we have lines out the door? They support their people really well down there and up there in Dallas. What is the difference? What is some of the things that we're not doing or we can do? Can I get some answers? What can we do to support our people like they do in Houston and Dallas? I want those answers. If y'all could just bring me in and then I could give the answers next week, or I just want to know why. Why are they so supportive in Houston and Dallas and not as much in Austin? Whatever the answer is, I'm going to respect it. And if some of y'all think I'm out of line, my phone number is 51. No, I'm just I just want to know if we could all just, because, you know, it's a lot of y'all, you know, y'all kung fu with them thumbs. Come on with it. Come on with it, man. I want to know some of the answers from you people and just tell me what can we do to make a difference in Austin. I know things take time. I know they do. But we the same people. I just want to know. Please, Mac Facts. I love y'all and ain't nothing y'all can do about it. Viewers, we appreciate everything y'all doing and watching us. I hope you getting a lot from the Mac Facts, because we're going to come at it every week with new Mac Facts. We're going to bring it to you. You're going to love it. Thank you all for coming in, but I hope you just pay attention to what we're trying to do, man. We're trying to get out here, reach the community, and get these Mac Facts. It's all about you guys. It's not about us. It's bigger than us. Mac Facts coming at you.
He feels some kind of way about that. Hey.
Hey. And the alkaline water, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's that good alkaline. Hey. And you know what's funny, live, and we back. You know how many times I done got, man, Bobby Mack got me on this alkaline water. I said, man, He doing right. You listening to the Mac facts. Say, man, that was a powerful Mac fact right there, man, about supporting, getting out here and uplifting our city, man.
What
it's
you
that
think
time.
about that, Saul?
It's that time.
Seriously, bro. You from Houston, born and raised,
Yeah.
came down here.
What's the difference?
So you saw a difference, man.
Because we was slow.
Just give me your...
Yeah, that culture.
There you
I
go.
don't know
There you go.
I don't know the solution, but yeah, it's a culture thing. It's also different because, you know, so many, it's a university town. And I noticed that my the African Americans, the native African Americans, like, I don't know, it's a love, hate. Like, they actually more hate than
You
love.
see
They
it,
really
right.
don't
You
feel
see it,
UT.
right.
They like, yeah. But because of UT, so many people like just come. You know what I'm saying? So they come. So then when people come, it's like they come, so they're not really connected.
Okay.
Right? So they're not
Okay.
connected. So it's like the seeds, right? Like,
Okay, yeah.
they don't really get to take root because it's like, what's the community?
Right.
Like, I really claim house, yeah.
Right.
So it's like,
Right.
yeah, I don't know, man. Let's talk about that later. We can talk about that. Like the Black Austin Facebook, like that's a good. I don't know if y'all up on that. Like they got
see
foolishness going on
Yeah,
there. And then people,
like, this
they
not
got
how it's
posts.
supposed to be,
And
right.
they got all this and that. Like,
Yeah.
just don't take that. Like,
Man.
Yeah.
if people really had unity, but that's a whole nother one.
Yeah.
I connected back to the story.
Go
That's
back.
an
Get busy.
issue, man.
Eat on it.
Willie Lynch letter. Some people should look that up.
I know that one.
Yeah, somebody should look that up.
Net turning all of
Hey,
them,
right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
our people, we done been through a lot, man. You know, so it ain't really an Austin issue.
Yeah, yeah.
It's deep. It's,
But okay,
let's
can I go
Let's
there?
go for it.
Go there.
Okay, let me
Go
just
there.
go a little
Go there.
bit.
Play with
When
it.
you said they just come to Austin, they're
Yeah.
not connected.
Yeah.
But when you go to Houston, they connected
What connects them?
because they go down there and they stay down there and they connected to the community. They don't even have to be from there. They just like the culture of it.
Yeah.
The culture. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
The culture,
so
yeah.
you go and you like, oh man, I like this. This is nice. And then they start getting involved. Down here, well, that was connected. When you saying they come to UT, they don't care about that.
No, you
They
that's
just gonna-
like the bubble. Like you
Right there.
You step
don't
out.
know.
Like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's different. Like I'm from blank.
So that's a
people hold on
difference.
to all that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
You
a
know
big
what I
difference.
mean? Like when you go to the
That come with exposure, though.
okay.
What you mean?
I mean, if you've been exposed to see other things, when you go to Houston, it's not overwhelming. When you've been able to go to New Mexico, New York,
Yeah.
Florida,
He talking about seeing things.
you know what I'm saying? When you've been exposed to California,
Yes.
H-Town don't mean the same if you from Austin.
Right.
You start appreciating home and seeing the value in your own land and property, and you start investing more in your own when you've been exposed.
Right.
You start liking what you see, like what you talked about a little bit. It took you losing the situation to appreciate the
gain it.
situation.
Yeah.
Yes.
But with the proper exposure, you might would have seen that situation a little different and appreciate UT a little different.
Oh,
No definitely.
bro. Like
Yeah.
when I was in the penitentiary, yeah, I used to complain when I was at UT. When I was at UT, it was funny. Like I used to like woo woo. I go to UT when I was a student. But the only thing that identified me as a student was like my ID card. It wasn't like I had the lifestyle of a student. I wasn't going to class. I wasn't studying. I wasn't engaged. It was all
Oh,
that.
you didn't come from what the majority of those students came from. You was a nigga. So you
Yeah. For real, he really was. He really
You know
was.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And that's
there's
how they
that
look
gap,
at you.
right? Yeah. Well, we can talk about that. I'm there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it don't really matter though.
Because
you
y'all
gotta
had
have
the
power with
five
people.
though.
Say that again.
Because you had your crew.
Yeah, see, but that's the deal, right? Like
Yeah.
you created that, so it's like I don't even
Right.
deal with the outside.
You don't even
I
care
would
about
love
it.
to speak on that because so many times, like man, we touching on so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People,
live.
I'm gonna rewind it.
That's
Then.
good.
Let's talk
You
about
live.
Austin.
You
Let's go.
live.
Let's
go.
So Austin, people don't appreciate the city. Like man, I purposely live in Austin. Right. After I graduated, fast forward, I graduated college, whatever. I moved to LA, and I was like, okay, you know what? I like Austin, so I moved back.
Man.
Then I was in Austin, then I was like, okay, I moved to Atlanta to start my label, right?
Okay.
And then I was like, you know what? This is overhyped. I like Austin. I'm gonna move back.
Wow.
I've been here in Austin for a minute. Like I chose Austin. I like Austin.
Yeah.
I don't know. Every city got a different culture,
Yeah,
though, right?
right.
It's not all the same.
No
like
doubt.
it's not homogenous. It's not monolithic because on the cool, you know that new Screw movie, the new Screw TV series coming out, and so it took me back Cause I'm from the north side of H-Town.
Okay.
So it ain't like
Yeah,
H-Town.
right.
It was like, nah, where you from?
South.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
North side. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
South side. What you
Right.
like? In red, blue.
Right.
We don't got Bloods and Crips, but it's like north side, south side.
True.
So then it's like totally separate. So it's not like, okay, we all H-Town. It's like, okay, he north side.
Right.
Oh, that's Homestead, Studeville.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Harlem Clark, South Park. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
Fifth Ward. So we always divided, blase. And so we just miss it. I think Austin just not big enough to where people can feel like they ain't even got the beef for sides.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's just Austin and then it's scattered.
Yeah, then it's scattered.
Like we scattered, right? All that.
Yes.
But we got issues as a people because of what we've been through as a people. Right. I would like to highlight. I don't think people often think about this, right? We minorities, right? African Americans, we minorities.
Right.
The reason why we minorities, I love talking to youngsters and that. Like, what's that mean? And they'll be like, I'm black. I don't even know what they say. 'Cause I don't listen. They say a bunch of negative stuff.
He said, I don't even listen.
Yeah, you got
to
feel
tone that.
Right. So, because when I ask them, they say negative stuff though.
Then you
and
kill it.
Right? Because I'm like, you're a minority because you know, like if you got 49 or something, and you got 51 or something, you know which one is the minority. So that's what makes it a minority. It's less than.
Less than.
Not because they are less than. It's just
because
like in
they
Austin,
know.
it's like 7% African American,
That's
right?
it.
At its peak, it might have been
And
10.
they come up. It dropped down
Yeah.
to 4. It did.
Wow.
And
I know, I'm just like-
yeah, and they came back to 7.
Okay,
now.
yeah.
Pflugerville and Round Rock got 12 and 14.
And we can have that convo. This is when everybody would jump in, talk about gentrification.
Yeah,
talk
all of
about,
that.
That's not. We're not gonna talk about that right now.
Right.
We're just gonna talk
We'll get
about
to
even if we double, right? Like when we was
Still.
300,000, now we
Right.
2 million. That's 7x, right?
Right.
Okay, cool. So we 7%. If we double, we still a minority.
Still.
If we triple,
Yeah.
So the point is minority is just less than. I wish people would appreciate this value and rarity.
Yes.
Right, like when things are rare, they cost more. Right, that's why people. That's why them 13s. You know what I'm saying? Like
They always gonna hit you in the head.
right? Because they special. You know what I'm saying? And
Always.
I just heard I was watching Shannon and Skip. Was it Shannon and
That's him.
Shannon and,
Yeah,
Shannon and
yeah.
Skip. And then Skip, you know what I'm saying? He was stunned. And
He
was
always stunned.
yeah, he was right. Yeah, he was
stunned
stunned.
on
He was,
J's. He loved Jordan. man.
but he was talking about how he bought his wife a Bentley. They didn't believe him. You know what I'm saying? They went to the Instagram and everything. But it's funny because it's like when things are exclusive, they're more value.
Right.
It's funny that like minorities, African American, some African American, right? Like we don't appreciate it. Like I'm special because I'm rare.
Right.
It's like it's less of us. It's so I wish there was more.
And the thing about it is, on top of just add on to your wheel. I can't invent it. You're already running with that. We minorities and act like majority though. Let me clean
Make it
that
plain.
up.
Yeah. Make it plain.
Yeah. We minorities when we should act like we the majority. Because we rare.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me?
I-
We the minority, but we should act like the majority because we are rare.
That's special.
So many coaches want to be us
Every.
until it's time to get
But
in
see,
trouble.
that's the thing. Yeah.
But you see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So, but
Y'all remember? Hold on, let's take it back. Y'all remember when we talking about H-Town? I think H-Town might have invented screens in the headrest.
they probably did.
Let's call it what it is, right?
Call it what it is.
Okay, well now you go to the Chevrolet lot,
They come.
Well, I'm just.
bruh. Like, ain't that interesting? Like, wait a minute, that was like a ghetto.
Hey, but what about
that was ghetto royalty
I'm
right there. That
gonna
was-
bring it with you. What about when the big rims got on all the? Hold on. Now why the dealerships just put them on there?
It come with 22.
They
I
come-
know it.
Yeah.
When they start doing that, they usually come because of gas mileage and everything. The way that tire run is the gas mileage. That's how they do it. You add that rim to the size, it's gonna take away from the gas.
That's an influence.
I just told you.
Yeah, you dropped the jewel.
Man.
They should know that. But see what all that boils back down to
Man.
is we don't understand the value
Yeah.
of our culture.
So that's why I want to bring that all the way
Bring
back.
that all the way back.
That's why I can't have that conversation about Austin,
Right.
Because it's coming from a lack position. Like we ain't got. And I'm like, you just don't appreciate. Like we don't
That's what it
appreciate.
is.
And I'm like, I can't have that conversation because I appreciate.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I love.
You can start numbering things off why you appreciate it, and they looking at it why they can't. Okay.
I can't have that convo. I love it. But you referenced Jesus earlier.
Yeah.
I wish people would really study him.
The rabbi.
Hey, if you would really study like Like his style,
how he did
dudes,
it.
like they study Sean Carter. Like I'm trying to see how he got that. You know what I'm saying? How he made out. I'm trying to see how Chris Jackson did that. How Kevin Brothers or Clifford Harris did that. AKA, you study rappers, you study these dudes, you
But
study.
you won't study the Chris.
Like, but I'm just saying, study like people, whether you believe or not. Me, I believe, right? But you could peep games and like he was against the grain.
Every time.
Like he was moving different.
Where did he go? To the poor or rich? Okay, all right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was moving different. He was
But y'all
confident
scam
enough.
with that, right?
But I'm just,
That cross scam.
but you know how
bro.
cool he was. Look,
Cold.
when he was riding on that donkey. This
Sideways. Hold up. He was going sideways. Sideways.
You better not go there with me, man.
He was sitting sideways. Come on, man. Y'all don't want Y'all don't want to go there with me. You don't want to go there with me. Hey,
Real talk.
I don't want to go there with me. But that's what I figured out when I was in prison.
Man.
Right? Like, I love it. It's like a freestyle. I ain't never out beat. So this is what I discovered in prison because I'm in prison now, right?
You seeing it all.
And I'm like, okay, you know what? I was big man on campus, on a big campus. Now I'm in prison. I'm forgotten. Okay, that was fake love. My feelings ain't hurt. My eyes just open.
Yes.
Side note, when I was in prison, I probably should talk about. I got a new book. It's called "Be the Change." It's my memoir.
Yes.
I could call it autobiography, but I'm bougie.
Right.
Bougetto, so I said
Bougetto.
memoir.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Say it again.
So my memoir.
What's the book name?
Be the Change. Same thing as
Where
Sell
can
My
we
Change.
find that?
March 20th everywhere.
Okay.
March 20th everywhere.
Congratulations.
But yeah, so I'm telling the story, but it was funny because somebody just gave me some feedback who got to read a pre-release. And I talk about in the book how sadly when I went to prison it felt like a family reunion. More so I take that back. It felt like a reunion tour. Now, because I didn't went to college, I've been gone for a minute, right? I'm seeing people I ain't seen since elementary. Like, dang, I ain't seen you since elementary. I ain't seen you since middle school. Hold up, I ain't seen you since high school.
And they in there.
Yeah, because we all ended up in the same place. But we ain't gonna talk about the pipeline right now.
Yeah,
right? Like it's a system, and it was like no matter, it's like them balls, like Plinko. It's not like Plinko. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Plinko is
You
wide
go
open.
Yeah.
It's more like you feel like you got freedom, but if you just keep making these
Feel
choices,
right back.
you're gonna end up in the same spot. It's
No
a trap.
matter how you try to go around it, how you try to hustle, no matter how you look at it, whatever schemes you got, you're going to be at that same spot.
That's why I'm sitting there looking at them like, man, you dropped out. Okay, I went to UT. We in the same spot. Hold up, wait a minute. Hold up.
Wow.
But what did we share in common though? Right? It was like the community we came up in, the culture. Right? Like, okay, wait a minute. We use the same ideology.
Yep.
We use the same logic. We still view things the same, and it was like that's why culture is a powerful thing. So I'm in the penitentiary though, and I realized I'm born on purpose with a purpose.
That's right.
See that ownership piece is key. It's back to the rabbi. Rich dude run up and you know what I'm saying?
He set it up. He threw it out.
He came off the
Look, the rich dude ran up on the rabbi.
You know what
He ran up on the rabbi. The rabbi wasn't going around passing out tracks like they do on 6th Street. He wasn't doing outreach.
Yeah.
Jesus actually made himself so dope people came to him.
Yeah.
I wish some people would figure that piece out.
Yes.
He was just right, huh?
They ain't study like
Man,
that.
but
Okay,
that's
so
like he was saying.
So Jesus chilling,
Yeah.
rich dude, because you know they try to act like it's only for the poor or something. Nah, rich dude was like, hold up, nah, bro. I peep game, I see what's going on, trying to get what you got. And then Jesus, you know what I'm saying, he hit him with the truth. He was minding his business. Actually, y'all ever peep that? Like, so he run up on Jesus.
So then-
Jesus tried to curb him. Jesus like, you know what, man,
come on,
just go to
man.
church on Sunday, go
You
to
know
Bible
that,
study.
man.
You
Give
know
up
what I'm saying?
everything.
Give a tithe or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Give up a little something.
He threw a little something at him, and the dude was like, nah, I know about all that. I'm trying to get it. I want what you got. And that's when Jesus was like, oh, okay, you talking that talk. Okay.
Step away.
Sell everything you got.
Step away time.
Come roll with us. We leave tomorrow.
Did you hear what he said?
His face broke.
So
Read the Bible, bro. Man. It said his face broke, his spirit was hurt. His
all
conscience
of that
changed.
happened
just
in one
like-
sentence. You telling me?
You gotta look at life.
And then he turned around. So I got it, though, man. Like, he wasn't about that. He wasn't built like that.
I thought I needed that.
I wanted that.
He wasn't built like that.
I thought I needed that.
See, I love it. That's why
That's-
if you scared, go to church.
nah,
You ain't built for this. You ain't built like that.
Because I hate they took the Bible out of school. Because it goes back to what we were talking about earlier about not finishing and going to school and stopping.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
So me, I'm starting to peep, right? Because I'm looking at stuff objectively. That's key. Like we can all look at stuff critically, objectively. You just gotta slow down a little.
You just got revelation, then you ready.
Man,
He just gave himself, bro.
But say,
Saul
check it
Paul,
out.
man.
We in the locker room, so let's put it in
That's
sport.
it.
They go back and look at the tapes, right?
Man.
They can look at even when they win. Let's look at the
look at
tape.
the
When we
tape.
lose,
Let's see how we
look at the
lost.
tape. So it's like, okay, I'm looking at the Bible. I ain't just reading stories no more. I was like, hold on, let me understand what's really going on. Jesus was a G. Like, he had heart. Like, he was like, I know what y'all doing. I like to put it in perspective. It's like if he grew up in the hood and everybody was flamed up. Then like, why you wearing blue? Like, he was built different. He like, bro, I ain't trying to fit. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm me.
see, that take confidence. That's what weed a lot of people out.
Yes.
People over here watering it down. It's like, man, you got to be about it. I saw a movie last night. It's called Free Burma Rangers. This dude went hard, but I won't talk about how let people look it up.
Right.
But he gangster with it. Not is. But anyway, so I'm critically looking at the Bible when I'm locked up. I started studying the life of Jesus, and I really saw how he moved, and I caught the principles from it. In addition to the truth.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Addition to the what?
In addition to the truth.
Oh,
Because see, some people just want the principles.
But I like what he said.
I got the truth.
Additional.
Yeah. Hey,
There's levels.
hey.
Go ahead.
They really only understood, bro. They really only
you at the
understood.
right place at the right time.
Levels. If they really only understood, like Jesus even approached people like that, man. At one point they was like, you can't be the savior. Like the words say that before you come, you know, like
telling him.
Elijah would have to come back.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you saying you this, but we ain't seen Elijah, so that couldn't be it. And I like how Jesus answered the question. Cause see, like the problem with us, right? Like it's like sports. It's like I can tell you why we ain't tackling well. I can tell you why we ain't winning.
Yeah.
I can tell you why we not dominating.
Right.
This is the problem with us. The problem with believers. We try to control and pimp the situation, right? Jesus was the truth. He knew the truth, and he still put it out there like, hey,
spoke it.
you know what I'm saying? He was like, well, check this out. I'm just saying, if you willing to receive it. So it's like, I know the answer.
Yeah,
but I ain't gonna make you accept the answer.
I'm just gonna tell you.
I'm just gonna say, because he said, you know, like, check me. Be like the Bereans in Acts. They say they was shrewd, so they would go back. Like, I hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
I'm a fact checker, right? But anyway, Jesus said, if you willing to receive it, that part is key, because he know the truth. But he like, if he said, man, John the Baptist is Elijah, so it already happened. So hey, but I like how he put it out there. I know that might be over your head.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna force that on you. That's a tough pill to swallow.
Say y'all, look, let me tell y'all this.
Yeah, man.
This man just got me some brownie points with my wife. She might hug and kiss me all
Hey,
night.
man.
With this, boy,
Hey.
that's the girl, GTO.
That's the girl. Go hard in
That's
the
the
morning.
girl
man.
early mornings. I
She
love
go
you.
hard,
Hold on,
man.
man. Going to the fourth quarter, man. This boy here,
Still chewing
look,
the mic.
and see what I love is he set himself up because he got to come back on part 2. We're going to the fourth quarter. We always finish strong. Fourth quarter, locker
Stay
room.
tuned.
Saul Paul, Worldwide,
Stay
Bobby
tuned.
Mac Facts. We right back, y'all.
But I'm nervous, cause I can still fail. So I'm posted on the curb here, steady serving, grinding, getting the smell. Ain't scared of jail, but it seems that I'm afraid to bail. My soul and expose myself and live like free without a care. But I know this is a cost that I gotta pay if I desire to live my dream. So I tell like it is to my tears, to my peers, rather than how it seems. Thus I've been free from violent dreams and silent screams. And realize I can only be me, a born again G, the rap for the king.
Lord, I tried hard, but still I feel so far, so short. And now I know one thing for sure, I can only be me. I can only be me. Lord, I tried hard, but still I feel so far, so short. And now I know one thing for sure, I can only be me. I can only be me.
My destiny is so clear to me.
Problems ain't nothing but therapy. Prepared for me if I care to be. What God spoke a shit with me. See, was there for me, cared for me. Plotted my course carefully. Then tear the G to be a blessing be. Weather the storm and then rest in peace. Bad weather's the norm, still ain't stressing me. I understand he just tested me. Chop your games with a lesson be. Get to the other side with a blessing be. My problems with a crush to S&G. But I'm too real, let me get the best of me. Recognize God want the best of me. You gotta be again if you invest in me. The odds is against gets better return. The way that I'm built, just the better I learn. Think it makes sense, just wait my turn. The game's on 10 to me, the players return. So I'm holding true, holding it down to make it do what it do. It's like an F life in a penthouse view. And I let it right, never gotta make the right move. If I knew what I now know, how, maybe 5 years ago, how, I'd be so far though, how, but I can only be me. If I knew what I now know, how, maybe 5 years ago, how, I'd be so far though, how, but I can only be me. But since I got no time machine, right now must be the time for me. If not, I still believe, but I can only be me. But since I got no time machine, right now must be the time for me. If not, I still believe, but I can only be me. It goes down right now.
Hey, I love it.
We right
I
back
feel like
there.
I'm on the sideline in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
But we just talking about
Hold on, camera. Hold
But
on.
we're gonna talk about that because you've been in Super Bowls, you've been everywhere, man. You've seen a lot of events and been a part of a lot of stuff. Let the people know again what you're doing, where they can find you, where they can reach out to you, man. Because you going
Same thing it say
right
on
here.
my hat, Saul Paul, SAULPAUL, SaulPaul.com.
Okay.
So let me do like I do when I usually do a show, cause I be going, and then they be in the back like,
Okay.
yeah. I'm like, okay, hold up.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna get us where we gotta go. So
Yeah.
I'm in the penitentiary. I realized I was there because of my choices, not my circumstances.
Okay.
Right? 2 + 2 is 4, 4 + 4 is 8, 8 + 2 is 10. You add that up, that's how you get 10.
Man.
If you add up my choices, that's why I was in the penitentiary. Not because my mama died, because my daddy left, because I grew up in the hood, because I'm black, because the world is racist, because the system is crooked. All those are true. But I'm like, nah, like that's on me. I was hitting licks, pulling kick doors, robbing people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I did it. You did. And I even caught a charge. I was convicted of one charge I didn't do. I had a bootleg attorney. But man, being real is a gift. Yeah. But I'm like, you know what? I still got away with a lot of stuff that I did do. So I'm just leave it alone and take that. But anyway, I'm in the penitentiary. Then I realized if I changed my choices, I could change my life. I did. That's when I became like I got a life coach. Life coaching is big, man.
You got a mentor, a life coach.
Yeah. So I got Jesus. So then I'm like,
the best one.
He cheap too. I life coach, but I charge more than Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, Jesus, like that Carrie Underwood song. You know what I'm saying? We got any white people listening. The black people, y'all probably don't know it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but my white folks, they know that one. Like, Jesus take the wheel. Because I was real again, man. I was like, hey, I've been calling my own plays.
Right.
But I'm real, so I'm like, I'm in the penitentiary. As confident as I am, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, bro, if your team is 2-14, you might not need to be the coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got the plays. Like, call it what it is. Like, I'm like, I ain't got the plays. I'm in the penitentiary. Right. So I let him call the plays. I just started running them. I just started like, okay, you know what? You draw them up. I'm just gonna run them.
You submit it. What you do? Talk about
that's it. Huh? Right. Submit it. Right. Boom. So fast forward. 4 felonies. I got 10 years. I get out the penitentiary. I'm on parole, right? I get readmitted to the prestigious University of Texas at Austin on parole. Oh, wow. Right? And then I graduated with a 4.0. That's all A.
Man.
So I go from 4 felonies to
you
a
already
4.0.
had it in you, man. 4 felonies to...
I already had it in you. I want to say you said something earlier about that when people be like, is it too late? Or it's like, what about, is it too long? Like we got destiny, right?
Yes.
Like destiny is like a destination. Yes. So when you punch your number, punch address in on your phone, the destination say 45 minutes. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then some directions. Now, you might think you slick, so you know what, I'm going to go ahead and get off right here and make this turn. Next thing you know, it say 52 minutes. Hold up, that's on you, bro. Hey! That's like me, you know what I'm saying? I made some moves, okay? But you know what? 52 minutes, it might go to an hour and 16, whatever.
Right.
You might make a move, and instead of 45, it might bump down to 42. You know what I'm saying?
But
hold up, that GPS say
you might end up
rerouting.
wilderness though.
Hey,
but that GPS say rerouting.
Rerouting, right? But that's cool. That's like the Holy Spirit, right? Because it's like no matter what your move, it just say, well, I'm gonna just come up with another plan. But it just take you longer to get there. But look, the destination don't never disappear. Like, oh, you blew it, it's gone. No, it's still there.
Still there, bro.
So yeah, like it was in me. I'm in the penitentiary. I still got that potential in me. So then I got focused. I go back to UT. Go ahead.
You had 4 felonies.
4 felonies.
And a 4.0.
Yeah.
Man, numbers matter.
Hey. Woo. So then at that point, I'm like, I want to change the world. I got this vision, and then you call it what it is. Yeah. Man. I'm gonna keep saying it's real. People say real the wrong way. Like, I'm real. Now, if you real, then you recognize what your scenario is. Ooh. And I recognize, okay, cool, that's great. I got a college degree from the prestigious University of Texas Austin, and I also got 4 felonies. Right, and life's not fair. If life was fair, my mama wouldn't have died when I was straight.
Right. That's right.
If life was fair, I still wouldn't get pulled over for driving while black. Right. Life's not fair, and I'm like, so I need to balance out these 4 felonies with like this degree. And matter of fact, I started to figure out, like, I continually figure out what keys I need to open the doors that I want to get to. Because now I've done great things, right? Like performing 5 different Super Bowls, 2 TED Talks, America's Got Talent, just it, like Austin Night of the Year 2017. 2018 Texas Civil Rights.
And you got nominated for it?
For when? Oh.
What you say earlier? You say you just got.
The grant. Oh yeah, the grant. But I like that though, because that's just this year. I like it, right? Like people want to sit on stuff. You can't sit on what you did back in the day.
No,
right. They asked Jesus like, who? Like he was like, man, who do you like? Are you the Messiah? Are you this? Are you that? And he said, who do you say I am? Right. What have you seen? Right, like, wait, that's gay, that's hood, right? Like, bro, I ain't got to tell you nothing. Just go off of what you saw. What did you see? You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about old school. I ain't talking about what was written. I'm talking about
what it is.
You've been with me for, what, a week? For a day? And it's like, just like his mercies. Man. You know what I'm saying? But it's faith, though. Like, it says in the Bible, without faith, it's impossible to please God. Yes. So people always lose me when I was like, I love to ask people, like, man, what you doing? What have you done by faith lately? Right. They be like, man, I'm telling you, in 2000 and
man, like, come on, out of there, bro.
Like, it's February 2020.
Hold on, man. I can't let you slide with that one. You asked them what question?
Like, what have you done by faith lately? You say without faith it's impossible to please God.
That's my post tonight or tomorrow. All credit to you. Hey. What have you
done by faith lately?
Oh my goodness. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Right. So all this stuff. That's why that's how I pointed back to God. Like I got big faith. I knew there was a time though. It didn't come easy. Right. Like I didn't realize I should have lost my mind till I started seeing my peers lose theirs.
Right.
And I don't like to compare pain. Right. But I'm like, okay, I get it. So like you going through because of like this thing that you went through. Right. Okay. Well, dang, if we compare, it's kind of like debt, right? Like some people got college debt. Somebody over here tripping like, man, I got college debt, bro. Like, if I don't pay back this $23,000, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Go ahead.
If somebody else is like 23, bro, I understand your situation is real.
But I got 223,000.
Come on, man.
Right.
You know, like it's just like
the way.
Just like you know what? There's a difference, and I'm like, dang, if people losing their mind over that,
man.
I should be cracked. I should be dead. Like I shouldn't have my right mind at all. Right. And I started to realize that it was it's my relationship with him. It's my faith in him, and it's continually following what he has for me. Right.
Right.
So yeah, that's what that is. Right. So I guess I was saying I get the flowing, and then the whole deal is like. I just live by faith, right? So I'm like, okay, God, like what we gonna do when I continue to live by faith and follow, and then challenge Him, you know, like but He big like that, right?
Man,
like
you like
that's why I do all these great things. I'm like, I try to dream up stuff. I'm gonna cut you off.
I love it. Go ahead.
It was a GMZ, Pastor Clark. He preached one time, and he said something blah blah blah. If your dream, if your dream was big enough for you to actually accomplish it. Like you know, like it ain't big enough.
It ain't big enough.
It ain't big enough.
Right, and I dream big already, but I was like, well, you know, I can tell you who's doing the stuff that I want to do. Right. So I'm like, I need a big goal. You know what I'm saying? And then it really challenged me. I leveled up, and I was like, at this point, this was a while ago, 10 years ago, when I was like, you know, when they used to promote it, like the biggest party in the world, the biggest show platform in the world is the Super Bowl. Right. Like, I'm like, I need a guy-size goal. I'm like, okay, that's impossible. I need something impossible. So then when I do it, like, it'll only be God. And then I dreamed of the Super Bowl. Fast forward, it ended up happening, right? Like, not halftime. Right. But it was like, but literally, I was foolish enough to where, like, I want to perform at the Super Bowl. So I just sent an email. Man. Come on, bro. That's like 2009. Like, I'm like, I'm trying to figure out how to do it. And then they curved. At this point, I was doing freestyle raps on the radio live for ESPN. Shout out A.T. Turner, Jeff Ketchum, Chad Hastings, ESPN Austin, right? And I was freestyling, and I was like, you know what? Like, that was big. Right. So I was like, well, why not the Super Bowl? And then they curved me, and they was like, yeah, we ain't got no halftime slots, but you know what I'm saying? They connected me to this whole other deal, and I ended up performing 5 different Super Bowls. Right. But it's funny when you dream and when you follow, you never know what it is. So y'all do a bunch of dope stuff.
So big.
So let me say this clear, because I realize I do a bad job of letting people know what it is that I actually do, because you know I'm an artist, activist, and an entrepreneur. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist, musician with the message. I rap, play my guitar, write songs, do that traditional stuff. Truth is, I'm at the camera. Artists don't get paid well. It's like when I went to the penitentiary, like, man, I was lying. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sold me a dream. Y'all act like y'all was getting it. And, well, really, y'all remember Dagos? Y'all know anything about Dagos? Nah. Like famous tattoo parlor in Houston. Okay. Anyway, I like to say this, tattoos hurt. Right. Nobody ever say that, right? Right. People be like, look, this tattoo go hard. This tattoo go hard. This tattoo. They don't never say it hurt. I got my first tattoo, and I'm like, I blew my high. You know what I'm saying? I don't get high no more. I'm like, oh, hold up. Like, homie rolled up, like he pulled out with a tattoo gun and had a towel. I'm like, I'm wondering what the towel for.
Yeah. Oh, that's for that steadiness.
Yeah, that's for that blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, there will be blood. Yes. And so, but they don't tell you the whole story. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I went to the penitentiary, they didn't tell me the whole story. Like, okay, this part hurt. Yeah. Like, this part sucked. Yeah. That's what me, I like to tell the whole story, right? So I became an artist. Like, these artists out here, that's why, like that's not where the money at. Right. But I still like money. Yeah. And so I became an entrepreneur. Right. So, you know, I do speeches, I do coaching, I write books, I do multimedia. But my background is radio, television, film. I realized my core gift is I'm a storyteller.
Yep. Excellent.
Excellent.
Like, and everybody should figure out what their gift is, and then the hustle is, right, run with it, right? Like, how do you get paid to do what you love? Like, how do you get paid? Because then that's the hustle, like, you're just doing you.
And then not only that, when you're doing what you're doing, you're not even working. When you tell this story,
you're free.
You can, 2 hours, you can tell it again. Tomorrow morning, you can wake up and say it again.
I will. I'm going to be on Fox. Fox at 9 tomorrow morning. Y'all should tune in to good. What is it called? Good
Morning Austin.
Good Morning Austin.
Yeah.
Just like on that. Fox. 9:20 a.m. They gonna have this full-time feeling. Talking about my new children's play. My new children's play at the Scottish Rite Theater, which y'all should also check out.
Yes. So man, when you gonna invite the locker room to some of this, man? Now that we
March
built this
20th.
relationship,
March 20th.
Do something with
we want
March 20th. South by Southwest, Symphony Square. Yeah, we gotta take y'all show is top notch, man. Like I just rose to the level.
No, my dude. Now let me give you credit, cause now I gotta stop you right there.
Let's do right.
We have done a lot of shows, bro. Yeah, man. But it's not many times that I done sat back and been mesmerized by not only the delivery, but the knowledge of a man, bro.
Yes, man.
Salute.
Man, you on some real stuff, man.
To the whole world, no.
To
the
whole world.
You feel me, right?
The whole world,
but see, we believe in speaking it into existence. I love what you said about the knowledge and all that, bro. But we prayed on the show.
Me and Ray, we prayed on it.
We speak positively.
Because that's what we do. When we on the phone, we stay on the phone an hour and a half. You wouldn't think 2 men could do that.
Yeah.
But we can.
I believe it.
And it's all, and we talk around things for the center thing. We talk around it to bring it to the center. And that's just how he he operate like that. He's very strategic, man. He on the phone, he'll have you going, and then he'll be like, "Well, B, what about?" And then that lead into something. So it always comes to the center. But for you, Saul, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If you could tell people how you did it, then that means God had nothing to do with it. But if you can tell people, if you can't tell people how you did it, that means God had everything to do with it. And that's your...
Right, that's what I'm like. I'm trying to say what I know, but it's like, I don't know. Yeah.
You feel me on that, bro? So that's the thing. You can't, you just was there, bro.
Favor ain't fair. Like people like to say
it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
Life ain't fair.
No.
But favor ain't either though.
No, it's not, man. But they don't get that. We fall off. All of us have fell off, just like Peter, Paul, Matthew, and all them. When he was in the storm, bro, he said, I'm gonna give it to you on my turn.
Told the time he was sleeping.
Hold on. Why y'all wake me up?
Come on, man.
Haven't I showed y'all enough?
Do you really go into that part right there, bro?
But
Like,
listen, bro,
he holding them accountable to what they done seen
So
already. Why you acting brand
And
new?
we do the same thing. Huh? Man. We have done the same thing here on earth. In 2,000 something years, we doing the same thing. Because why? We don't study.
Hey.
We ain't in it and we ain't living it. We just saying it. Okay. All right.
I told you they was gonna like each other. They gonna love each other.
Come on, man.
Say, man.
Come on.
The locker room is special edition, man. We're gonna have him on again and again because he got so much knowledge and wisdom, and he shared the same mission as us. He out here blessing these children.
The same mission. Hey.
You know what I'm saying? And blessing the world. He ain't gonna stop till the world feel it, and I'm right there with it.
That's it.
In the show, I'm gonna let you ask him that question, Worldwide.
Okay. We ask everybody this.
He gonna eat it.
Before you leave this earth, what do you want people to see you as your legacy?
He was a man of God. Yeah, like my goal is to leave a legacy. My legacy will be what I pour into people. But yeah, I don't know. I live life like if they made like I believe in the Bible. I believe in the Old Testament and the New Testament. Okay. I'm living like they made a New Testament. I'm trying to get a roll up in there. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people. Everybody that make the Bible. I want you to hold up, man. So Saul Paul.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So in 66 books, you saying if they made 77, you want to be in that team.
You know what I'm saying? They be like, hey.
All right.
They can tell my stories like David. Like, yeah, he was wild. He was a bad boy. They wanted to build a temple. God was like, you can't. I like you a lot, bro, but you can't do that. Like, you ain't built like that. You're too raw, but I like you though.
Right.
I'm really raw,
but
yes, I know I'm loved.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know God got me.
Yes.
I know people talking about coronavirus right now. Like it's like it's like what you said. They like the only people talking about coronavirus is the same people that say like they blood bought. Like I'm Jesus. I'm cut. Like why you scared? Bruh, like I hear more about coronavirus from you than from the news.
Check it out. It was so funny. But look what they do though. Saul. They keep throwing that out there. Whatever you put your energy to, it grows, right?
I got nothing. Yeah.
So if it's growing, that's all you're talking about. It's gonna grow in your mind, and then when your mind start thinking about it, you start going like this. Man, I wonder if I could get that.
When can I get that mask? Can I get my gun?
Man.
Come on, man.
It's funny, man. I was scrolling through my phone on news, and it said, San Francisco, state of emergency, coronavirus. And I say, damn it, I just left there 2 days ago. And he talking about a state of emergency because it have touched that city. And I just left. And the first thing I go like this. Psalms 91.
He loves Psalms. He got my Bible open today. That's one of my
protection of prayer.
He loved that.
You and my auntie would get along. When I was locked up, my auntie couldn't put money on my books
until she said something on that.
Yeah, but now she just couldn't put money in my book. Like she ain't have nothing to give.
Okay.
But she did, huh? That's what she gave. She wrote that. Read Psalms 91, baby.
Boy, that call. That man said he want to be in the third verse of the Bible.
Of the 77 books.
Say, he want to be one of the coldest brothers ever lived. Yes. My job is to be one of the coldest brothers ever lived. He feel the same way. Like minds, think alike, baby.
Man,
hey, man, we can't keep blessing y'all like this, but we will. And you understand what I'm saying? Locker room keep getting live and live, man.
Yes.
Next week, man, we're going to do something a little different and special for you.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for that, because Bobby always creative, man. He live with it. Yeah. But I need y'all to check out my man, Saul Paul, man.
Please do.
And stay focused.
Yes.
Tune in, get your kids up under it.
Come on,
the talent
man.
is incredible. I ain't even get a chance to talk about the guitar and all that inspiration, bruh. We got part 2 and 3 of all of this, man. You powerful, my man.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
We here to uplift
man.
black businesses. Get out there. Share them photos of you spending money, recycling that dollar in our communities. Let's build. Let's change the narrative, man. We love you.
We love you, man. Just like this.
Do.
When we reach one, we teach one. We reach many, we reach plenty. Because it's not how you start, it's how you finish. We love y'all, man. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
5 times, baby.
Hey.
We in there.